All right, so I'm now going over it, but please don't just listen to my voice. You should be making corrections, because even though I mark your word virtually with my one of these and my graphics tablet, which I can't lift, it weighs as much as you, then it's all marked up in red, yeah, with comments maybe. So, but of course I can't put my pen on your actual bit of paper, so you need to do that yourself and make corrections as we speak. So here we go then. This is GCSE non-calculated word problems. I'm going over it. You can talk at any time that you like, just to chip in. Two numbers that add up to 100 are these two. Please note it says two numbers, so don't put a ring around one of them. Two numbers which are even, well, that's these two. The number 31 is 5 less than a square number, and 36 is a square number. Circle the number that is 5 less than a square number. 76, because 76 is 5 less than 81, which is a square number, and you do know that 9 squared is 81, so that's the correct answer, not that one. Okay, some of you put 21. Circle the number that is 5 more than a square number. Well, 21 is 5 more than 16, and 16 is a square number because 4 squared is 16. Here are some numbers, etc. Pair them up so that the sums are the same. Well, if you pair these up as shown on the screen, they'll each come to 25, and that's great. It's annoying mathematics because you don't have a calculator, and it's only 2 marks for 3 things, which is really weird. I think it's a lot of work for 2 marks, but that's GCSE for you. Don't think GCSE will be this easy. This is for foundation low-level budget questions, which I don't want any of you to be doing. Right, coffee and buns sounds great. So here's a bill for coffee and buns. 2 coffees at £1.30 each, £2.60. So many buns at 80 pence a pop. I don't know how many buns I'm going to buy, but I know I'm going to be charged £5. Well, first step, get a mark. Take the £2.60 away from £5 to leave you £2.40 left. So something times 80p is 2.40. So you simply divide your 240 pence by your 80 pence, and 80 pence goes in there exactly 3 times. So that buys 3 buns, and to which you can also respond yummy, because that's nice. That's me doing some scribbly working. So Ben and Yusuf take 4 coins each. This is Viraj. So Ben and Yusuf take 4 coins each. They both have exactly the same amount of money. Which coins could they have? Okay, hi V-Chip, could you turn your camera on? Yeah?
Yeah.
Thanks. So 4 coins each. Here we go. So I did this. I said a 50, a 2, and a 2 and a 1 is 55p. That's for one guy. A 5p and a 20p and a 20p is 45p. Plus 10p is 55p. So one guy took these 4, the other guy took these 4, and you can give it to whoever you want. So that's what it says, which coins could they each have. So Ben could have that, Yusuf could have that, or it could be the other way around. The thing is, they each have a total of 55p, because it says they both have exactly the same amount of money. 3 marks. Now this is the much more difficult question, I think. I found this very, very difficult to get my head around until I saw some of you, and then I thought, I think I'll use your method. Now, sorry it's a bit scribbly. It's very, very hard to draw on a graphics tablet because it's actually meant for graphics, for art, and not for actual, careful writing. So it's the same guy. Yep, same guy. If he takes 5 coins and comes to £4.60, he must have picked up a £2 coin, a £1 coin, a £1 coin, a 50p coin, and a 10p coin. That comes to £4.60. If he then throws them back down on the table or jingles them around in his pocket and picks out another 5 coins, the least he can have is £2.70. Well, how do you make £2.70? A £1 coin, a £1 coin, a 50p coin, a 10p coin, and another 10p coin. That takes you to £2.70 using 5 coins. And here's the question that I found tricky. How much money does he have altogether? Well, the only coin that this guy is missing is that 10p coin. Or you could say the only coin that this guy's missing is that £2. So if you bring the £2 down there, you end up with 270, or if you bring up the 10p coin up to there, you end up with 270. So I just chose the top guy. It's the same guy actually, and I wrote down 2 plus 1 plus 1 plus 50 plus 50 plus another 10p. That's that one right there, £4.70, and I was very happy with myself, hence the smiley face. And that's 4 marks, and it deserves 4 marks. This one some of you found difficult to get your head around. Half of a number is 12. I like to set up a little equation. Half of x equals 12, so the whole x must be 2 lots of 12. If half of a number is 12, then the number itself must be twice as big. So x is 24, or the actual number is 24. And then they sort of throw this at you. What is a third of the number? When you third a number, you simply divide by 3. So 24 divided by 3 is 8. So there it is, answer 8, 3 marks. I think it will be 1 mark for 24, 1 mark to show the division, and of course 1 mark for the answer. Now we are back on the farm. Here she is. There's the full thing. You can see in one go. But let me talk you through it and how my brain works on this. 1/5 of the animals are goats on this farm, and I called that 20% because I'm not sure whether I'm going to use fractions or percents just yet. The reason is because they give me a percent right here in the second line. So I thought let's just go with percent for now. And 25% of the animals are sheep. Well, that's 1/4 of the animals. Then it says what fraction of the animals on the farm are cows, because it says the rest of the animals are cows. Well, it's a lot easier to work with percents, trust me. So the 20 plus the 25 comes to 45%. That accounts for the goats and the sheep, which means the cows must represent 55% of the animals on the farm. Now, don't leave it as 55%. They want it in a fraction in its simplest form. Well, that's 55 out of 100, and then you get the mark for simplifying as well, which is 11 out of 20. So 11 out of 20 animals are cows. This is J. Again, this is actually trial and improvement. I just tried it and got it right. I scribbled on a bit of paper. So J's got it's got £1.50 in change, or 150 pence in change. She only has 20 pence coins and 10 pence coins. There's no 50s in there. She has twice as many 20s as 10s. Now you've got to think of something times 20 plus something times 10p equals 150p. That's what you've got to think. So I thought, okay, 20s and 10s are very sort of low coinage. They're not very high value. So I tried 6 lots of 20 and 3 lots of 10. Why did I do 3 lots of 10? It says that she has twice as many 20p's as she has 10p's. So if 6 times 20 works and 3 times 10 works, then I've got it right. Well, 6 20s are 120. 3 lots of 10p is 30p. That does come to 150p. So that's my working. So what's my final answer? 6 20p coins. That's how many she's got. 9. Not a difficult question. Odds, evens, primes, square. Although some of you don't know what a prime number is. Some of you don't know what a square number is. All you had to do was to look it up in a book. This is not an exam. They are exam questions, but it's just extra work to think in terms of problem solving. Which 2 properties does the number 4 have? Well, 4 is definitely even, so it can't be odd. It's not a prime number because 2 times 2 makes 4. Is it a square number? Yes, it is, because 2 to the power of 2, or 2 squared, is 4. That's why she put a ring round D. Besides, it can't be a 2-digit number because 4 is a 1-digit number. So A and D are the correct answers. You need to get them both right for 1 mark just there. Can one number have all the properties? And the easiest answer is to say no, you can't, because you cannot be odd and even at the same time. Okay? Don't look to give great big long answers. Just keep it simple because it's just 1 mark. And now it gives you something for 2 marks. Think of a number which has 3 of those properties. So I want to think of a number that's going to be even, odd, prime, square, or 2-digit, and 3 of these must be true for that number. The first one that I saw was 25, because it's odd. It's a square number because 5 times 5, or 5 squared, is 25. And it's got 2 digits, and that was good enough. And over here is all the answers and stuff, which I look up to check on myself. So just want to